Let me tell you about something that happened to me a while ago. It started with a completely random free fire match. I was playing late one night when a girl joined my squad. We didn't really talk at first, we just played. And somehow we ended up winning. Before I left, she sent me a friend request. I accepted. I honestly didn't think much of it. Until the next night. She invited me again. Then the night after that. And before I knew it, we were playing together almost every night. At some point, we stopped talking only about the game. We started talking about everything. Music, school, family. Stupid things that somehow kept us talking until 2 in the morning. She became the person I looked for whenever I opened the game. And I think that's when I started falling for her. A few weeks later, we exchanged our socials. That's when things started getting different. She remembered everything. Things I'd mentioned once, weeks ago. My favorite drink. The place I usually went after school. Even the little habits I didn't realize I had. I thought it was cute. Honestly, I liked that she paid so much attention to me. Then we found out we actually lived in the same city. So we decided to meet. I still remember that first day. She wasn't nervous. Not even a little. She looked at me, smiled, and said, "You're exactly how I imagined." I laughed and asked, "Imagined?" She just smiled. I didn't think about it, not then. We started meeting more often, and the more time we spent together, the more attached she became. If I didn't reply for a few hours, she'd ask where I was. If I played with someone else, she'd notice. If I changed my plans, somehow, she already knew. One day, I told her I was going somewhere. I never told her where. When I arrived, she texted me, "You made it." I stared at my phone. I asked her how she knew. She replied, "You told me." I hadn't. That was the first time I felt uncomfortable. But I ignored it. Because I cared about her. And maybe I didn't want to know the answer. Then one evening, she gave me a small box. She said it was something she'd kept for me. Inside were little things from our time together. A receipt from the first cafe we'd visited. A ticket from one of our first days out. And a printed screenshot from one of our earliest free fire matches. I smiled. Until I noticed the date. It was from 3 months before we met. I looked at her, then at the picture. And there I was, standing in the background. I asked her, "How did you get this?" She didn't answer. I asked again. And finally, she looked at me and said, "You really don't remember me?" I didn't. She told me we'd crossed paths years before. She remembered me. I didn't remember her. And suddenly, everything started making sense. The questions, the things she knew, the places she appeared. Even that first free fire match. I asked her one thing. "Did you find me by accident?" She looked at me for a few seconds. Then she said, "No. Just no." After that, I stopped talking to her. I deleted her number, removed her from the game, and eventually, I thought it was over. Until a few months later, I opened Free Fire again. There was one friend request waiting for me. No profile picture, no message. Just her old username. I almost ignored it. Then I noticed the message attached to the request. You still take the same way home. I couldn't move. Because I hadn't taken that route in months. I never accepted the request. I never contacted her again. But sometimes, when I think about that first match, I still wonder, did she really find me that night? Or had she been looking for me long before I ever knew her? I honestly don't know. And maybe that's the part that scares me the most.